because rural living provide recreation, national character, food, forest, water, and energy. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Lin-ay, number 1. Lin-ay, number 2, your question is, or rather your advocacy is entitled Project Sinagbo, Expressing Oneself Through Arts. And your question is, if you can paint one image that best describes what you are feeling right now, what would it be and why?
Today we celebrate empowered women with strong minds, strong feelings, and these women came in different body, shape, sizes, and complexion. And I believe today, my feeling is that I am empowered, and that is why I wanted to paint a nude portrait of a woman showing all of the imperfections of a woman. That way I will be able to see people, empower people to embrace the real beauty of women, because I believe that everyone is beautiful and everyone should have the confidence in their lives. Because today I feel empowered, because today I am empowered and I feel excited today, and that will be all. Thank you.
Lin-ay, number 2. Up next, we proceed to Lin-ay, number 3. Lin-ay, number 3, in your advocacy is the promotion of the Tangladan Festival. Your question goes like this. You want to boost the tourism in Barangay Landay. Aside from the Tangladan Festival, what else does your barangay have to offer?
Every barangay has their things to offer. For me, aside from the Tangladan Festival, we have the delicacies such as Baybayi, Kalamayhati, and Puto Lutson. Next, we have the MCC Seafood Restaurant, where you can dine with the food that you fish. And lastly is the sweet smiling faces of our people and their warm, hospitable acceptance, which is a trademark of a true Lantadion. So that would be all. Thank you.
Let's give up for Lin-ay, number 3. Thank you very much. And as we move on to Lin-ay, number 4, your advocacy is a self-discovery through art. Lin-ay, number 4, can you please tell us the time when art helped you discover yourself?
It was the darkest time of my life. I felt empty and anxious. Depression almost caught me. Then suddenly, I saw my paintbrush lifelessly lying on my table. I decided to paint all my unexplainable feelings. And that is also the time that all my pent-up emotions slowly fade away. I used art as a sword to defeat depression and anxiety and to discover who truly I am. That is also the reason that I want everyone, especially our younger generations, to discover the artists within themselves. After all, art is an important factor to discover who truly you are. Thank you and good evening.
Well said, Lin-ay, number 4. Up next, we have Lin-ay, number 5. The advocacy of Lin-ay, number 5 is water preservation and conservation. Your question goes like this. Of all the elements in nature, why did you choose to fight for the preservation and conservation of water?
Good evening. Among all the elements, I choose water preservation, conservation, and rehabilitation as I gaze that a man and all living creatures on earth using and drinking water on a daily basis. Water is the most valuable resources and we cannot live without it. I choose to fight this advocacy as I want to take an action to the misuse of water supplies that are performing, and I want to spread awareness and provide pathways for individuals to stretch their existing water supplies using efficiency measures, water conservation, Because if assuming I or we do not take any action, then what will happen to the next generation? Thank you, Leon. Thank you. Maraming salamat kay Lin-ay at number 5. Now, Lin-ay number 6 advocacy is empowering you through dance. Lin-ay number 6, can you tell us? Your generation is becoming couch potatoes with Netflix, social media, and mobile games. So how will you encourage them to engage in your advocacy?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Dancing has been a part of my life ever since I was a little girl. And it has been a major factor in shaping who I am today. Dancing has a lot of benefits. I was able to express myself. Dancing is more than what it is. Dancing, I was able to express myself, which greatly boosted my self-confidence and self-esteem. Second, I made new friends and created lasting memories. Third, I was given the opportunity to showcase my abilities and show who I am and what I am capable of. And lastly, dancing is genuinely my escape, my healing, my calming medicine, my safe haven, and of course, it really helped me in easing my anxiety and in my health, because as we all know that we are facing a pandemic right now and that we need to be healthy and strong. That's why I want to empower and encourage the youth, and as well as to promote my advocacy, because I believe that through this, we get to achieve a happier and a healthier life. That would be all.
As we dance away with Lin-ay number 6, we now proceed with Lin-ay number 7. Lin-ay number 7, your question is like this, or should I say your advocacy is promoting cultural tourism. But your question is this. Since you are promoting cultural tourism, can you explain what about Silay's culture makes your city worth visiting?
As an incoming third-year tourism student, and I advocate cultural tourism. And as a proud Silay non, our city
Shout out sa mga walang kasulod.
convergence between tourism and culture has become our passion and industry. Our love for Silay non culture has motivated me to pursue this advocacy. I would like people visiting our place not only to discover, but also to feel and experience our love, but also to experience our warmth as people through our delicacies, preserved heritage houses, ecotourism, traditions, and a lot more. With this, we can build an industry that can drive us growth while keeping our own mark. After all, this is the life city where life is sweet and the past is forever.
Yeah!
Lin-ay number 7. Now we meet our Lin-ay number 8 with her advocacy, promotion of Batagong ecotourism. And I'd like to know, Lin-ay number 8, why do you think that tourism and the environment go hand in hand? Good evening, everyone. As we all know, tourism depends on environment. And secondly, the environmental issues affect tourism as much as global issues. That's why there need to be hand in hand so that our place will be far better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lin-ay number 8. We now proceed to Lin-ay number 9. And her advocacy is the promotion of Malawian Mangrove Eco Farm. Lin-ay number 9, your question goes like this. What is the importance of preserving your mangrove farms?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The importance of a mangrove trees is to support our want to preserve heritage music. Why did you specifically choose Rondalia in the promotion of your advocacy? We are experiencing the cultural and historical denialism and revisionism here in the city amongst the youth. Rondalia is one way to promote and preserve the rich culture and heritage of Silay City.
Being part of the Kabataang Silay has been one of the life-changing experiences that happened into my life. It has enriched my sense of pride and love of place. Finally, I appeal and encourage each and every one of you to raise awareness along with my passion for music, to teach the younger generation the values of preserving by joining the Kabataang Silay, a world-renowned Andali group that brings pride and honor to every Silayan. Thank you.
Thank you, Lin-ay number 14. We now proceed to Lin-ay number 15, whose advocacy is introducing folk dance to the new generation. Your question goes like this. With the rise of TikTok and other modern dances, how will you capture the interest of your fellow youth in folk dancing?
Good evening, everyone. For me, the best way to capture the interest of my youth people in folk dancing is by sharing and educating them so that they will be aware of what folk dances are all about through watching, reading dance literatures, and even performing it in the comforts of their homes. Through my advocacy, it helps young people connected to our ancestry and traditions. And as Filipino have been doing Filipino folk dance for hundreds of years, and there's a value in keeping that tradition alive. Because what we have in the past are brought to the future, and what we have in the present are the hopes of the future. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lin-ay number 15. And to conclude our preliminary Q&A, we have Lin-ay number 16. Her advocacy is keeping the pottery crafts or craftsmanship alive in Barangay Ginalaran. And we'd like to know, Lin-ay number 16, what can we learn from pottery making that we can use to our everyday living?
Good evening. Pottery making requires enough skills, execution, time, and effort. But in pottery making, it can hone your skills with patience and motivation. And I believe that if you are in pottery making experience, then you can equip yourself with patience and surpass any circumstances along your journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lin-ay number 16. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 16 Lin-ays in the preliminary question and answer round. Wow, Kayla, it's wonderful, of course. To these ladies, I would like to say, please continue your advocacy and continue believing in what you believe.
That's true for truly insightful answers. Now, as our ladies prepare for the next round of this competition, we'd like to take this time to remember all the milestones that Silay City has achieved throughout the years through the leadership of our beloved and very honorable Mark Andrew Arthur Gomez. So we request everyone to please focus your eyes on the screen. And ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this.
The Paris of Negros, Silay City constantly thrives as a museum city that is rich in breathtaking sights, natural wonders, and with Mayor Mark Androgoles in position, a city that pushed for progress and development in over 6 years of service. Let's all take a look back at what our beloved mayor achieved for our city's tourism, environment, livelihood, and all the milestones we have reached through his leadership. Through his Ascenso Silay, Ascenso Sangpanimalay program, the ultimate hurdle he wanted to overcome was eliminating poverty brought upon the decline of the sugar industry. With this goal in mind, he provided new fishing gears and equipments to our fisher folk organizations, donated farm equipments to our farmers, and constructed a new trading post for marketing where locals can have more access to homegrown products by our Silayan farmers. One of Mayor Mark's particular concern was the Silay City public market that is now unable to keep up with the demands of a rapidly growing population. Through the efforts of Senator J.B. Ejercito, they worked hand in hand to rehabilitate our public market to provide a solution to issues in food sufficiency and at the same time, provide more employment for Silayons. Mayor Mark indeed brought a sense of progress to Silay City that under his administration,
Babalik ako later.
there is an influx of businesses
Live
such
na,
as Jollibee, McDonald's, and Magicland, housing the biggest